All right, welcome back to the Ice Den here in Scottsdale, Arizona. Game 3 of the Tier 1 Elite Hockey League Showcase. Fox takes on Dallas. These teams have not played yet this year. Fox will start Chase Hanrahan in net, Andrew Korchak, Jack Langen at D, Ryan Teuscher, Ryder Adams, Dylan Lightfield at forward. No Lenny again for this game. So Jack Granville at D, 10 forward. Takes off one, forward to Dylan. Skates into this, goes wide. Backhander saved, loose, covered. Takes off one up to Jack. Jack drops the Ryder too far. Dallas with it. Chipped out of his zone. Icing is waved off. Langen gets it. Rims it to Andrew. Andrew touches this on his backhand. Pitches it back to Jack. Goes through his feet, and Jack skates into it. Off the boards for Adams to Teuscher. Ryan skates through the middle. Shot is blocked into the corner. Ryan skates back into it. Ryan side of the net. Centers one. Dylan kicks it to himself. Shot goes up into the netting. And Taya, Thorrington, and Hartz with Delaney and Granville. There's a little chillier in here today. You are holding an ice water too, so. Hartz wins this into the corner. Kale gets chased and doesn't get there. Dallas with it. Through the middle, cut off by Kale. Throws this down low for Hartz. Dallas gets there first. Fans on it though. Mason ties him up with Antaya. Antaya through Hartz's feet. Jake gets it back. Tries to rim it up to the wall. Nobody there. Kale steps. Keeps this in. Moves this down low. Antaya with a stick lift. Dallas reverses it. Kale picks this up. Tries to go through the middle. Hits a stick. Dallas throws this off the glass. Granville hits his skate. Gets it back. Tied up with Hartz. Kale in on the forecheck. Puck's tied up. Hartz enters with Kale, chips in deep. Kale gets chased. Up rimmed by Dallas out of the zone. Ball with the puck, Kai off the bench. Ball goes wide. Throws in deep. Kai avoids the hit. Dallas gets the puck. Puck rimmed around into Kai's feet. He takes a look. He's got direction in front. He's double covered though. Kai behind the net. Ball shot. Save. Penny in to take the draw with Fink and Coop, Molyneux and Ball. Wings this to the wall. Rimmed up to Coops. His pass is blocked out of the zone. Dallas in. Gets past Coops and Fink. Coops ties him up. Touch behind Chase. Dallas with it. Puck up to the point now. It rips off his stick out of the zone. Penny gives Chase. Excuse me. Tie with a hit in front of the Dallas bench. Puck chipped in past Fink. Fink skates into it. Pokes along for Costa. He reverses it for Jack. Jack spins out. Hits a stick. Turned over. Dallas with it. Through the middle. Doesn't connect. Kai flips it to Dylan. He's got Ryan up ahead. Tries to go through the feet to Ryan. Turned over. Dallas exits with it. Adams forces them to dump it deep. Chase sets this up for Andrew behind the net. Andrew off the boards. Ryder tips it through the middle. Doesn't connect. Dallas with it. Kicked in the neutral zone. Dylan skates into it. Rolls off his stick to Dallas. They take it down low. Turns. Spins it behind Chase. Far corner now. Andrew ties him up with Ryan. Dallas pulls this out. Slides it through the middle. Shot. Chase save. Puck pops free to Ryan. Ryan backhands one through the middle. Dylan tips this. Not in the zone. Dallas brings it in though. Puck off a stick. Comes to Langen. Jack takes a look. Goes to Andrew. Andrew drops it back to Langen. Langen skates up ice. Puts the D. Jack still with it. Drops for Hartz. Hartz moves this into the corner. Sends a shot. Goes through the crease. Langen at the wall. Down for Dylan. Dylan tips to Ryder. Ryder centers one. Hits the skate. Doesn't go all the way through. Dylan picks it up. Tries to go off the wall to Jack. That's iced down by Dallas. Day and Thornton join Hartz. Duraney and Granville on D. Face off one in the corner. Hartz gets Chase. We rimmed around. Dallas chips near side. Sent in deep. Chase plays this along for Day. Day doesn't get there. Kale skates over for it. Dallas gets there. Kale seals him up. Turned over to Duraney. Pump past him in deep now. Chase picks this up. He's got Jack. Jack tries to go to Kale. Hits a body. Kale tries to poke it along camp. Puck tied up. Down in the low. And then down deep by Dallas. Kale takes this away. Comes to Day. Day drags this out. Moves it in deep. Box changes. Rim pass by D to D, near side now. Moves it back to him, picks it up in the corner. Fanned on by Dallas, it comes right back to him now. Fink throws this off the skate. Dallas in front of their bench with it. Fink stands him up, puck in deep. .12-13 left in the period. Penny's line with Fink and Coop. Finks off, one by ball, back to Fink. Over to Coop. Through the middle to Braxton. Braxton had Kai, takes it in himself, now moves it back. Kai backhands one, poked away by Dallas. Throwing past Fink. Coops gets over. 1-1. Coops takes him wide. Fanned on by Dallas. I think Fink got a piece of that, put it in the corner. Kai races over, blocks this, comes right back to Dallas. So send one, blocker saved by Chase into the corner. Sent down low behind the net. Coops flips the stick. Fink in the corner. Dallas still with it. Goes the brakes on. Fink keeps him in the corner. Drop pass. Coops hits the. Ooh, man. Costa got picked. Clean shot from the slot. Chase makes the save. Yellen tries to get this out. Skates into it now. Up to the head of the line. Dallas takes it. Caught up in the feet. Adams drags this in onside. Ryder around one. On his backhand shot. Loose in the crease. Ryan can't get there. Langen picks this up. Ryan centers one. Picked up by Dallas. Dallas exits. Tries to go through Dylan's feet and does. Enters the zone. Ryan on the back check. Evens up numbers. Dallas centers one. Connects. Shot blocked by Ryan. Close to Adams. He can't clear this. Langen in support. Can't get this out. In on Andrew. 2-on-1. Bouncing puck doesn't connect. In the corner. Andrew turns him away. Gets to his feet into the corner for Langen. Langen gets chased. Doesn't get there. Andrew does that. Andrew through the middle, misses Dylan. Bounces off the boards to Dylan. Dylan goes cross ice, near side to Jack. Jack, the red line. Adams has Andrew, couldn't get it through the feet. Langen, shot is blocked. Ren, hard around, Hartz picks this up. Hartz to Antea. Antea just got a day's reach. Liam picks this up, drops it for Antea. Off the boards to Granville. Throws this in deep. Out of the zone by Dallas. Granville poke past him. Delaney picks this up, skates into the zone. Delaney's got Liam, drops it to him. Liam shot's blocked, hits the skate, goes in the corner. Hartz ties this up, waits for help. Liam gets there a little late. Puck comes up top to Parker though. Jack from a knee, throws one down low. Bouncing puck, Day gets a swipe at it. Puck rimmed up top to Parker. He sends it back down for Antea. Doesn't get there. Dallas tied up though. Liam pulls this off the wall. Liam behind the net with it. Throws the brakes on. Tries to center one. Comes right back to him. Moves it up top to Parker. Parker has that poke away. Gets it right back though. Parker walks in. Backhander. Glove save. Ball wins this to Kai up to Costa. Costa's shot is blocked. Dallas moves this out of the zone. Ball on the back check. Forces in to dump it deep. Comes to Fink. Fink throws this behind Chase. Dallas gets there first. Ball presses. Ties him up. Puck top three. Fink on his man now. Ball puts him up and rims it around. Dallas steps down, gets there first, sends it back down low. Scoops through the hit, ties him up. Dallas still with it. Costa blows him down. Up in the corner, comes free to Fink, sends one off the boards to Kai. Kai tries to poke around and does. Gives chase. Kai shot, save. Penny in the corner with it. Backhands one the ball. Ball has that poked off his stick. Rim to Dallas. Up, cut off by Penny. Penny takes a hit. Moves the puck down low. He's tied up. Fox gets a change. Adams in the sport now. Dallas skates this out. Ryan lines him up. Plays the body. Puck turned over to Langen. Goes D to Andrew. Andrew's got Ryder near side. Finds him. Ryder drops it to Langen. Langen through the middle. Picked off. Ryan with it. Frees this up. Langen tries to clear. Hits a body. Jack gets it back. Slides it around. Slides it to Dylan. Dylan flips through the middle. It's in the body. Dylan with it at the red line. Sends him deep. Dallas with time. D to D. Far side. Skips a stick. Backhanded over Dylan's stick for Langen. Langen backhands one to Dylan. That is taken by Dallas. Poke past Ryder. Andrew steps. And pass. Wellington, Hartz, and Teo, Langen, Prochum. Takes off clean win to Dallas. D to D. Through the middle, poked in deep. Chase out to play it. Sends this up. Andrew lifts the stick, skates out with it. Andrew tries to go through the middle, turned over. Langen picks this up, rips it off the boards, out of the zone. Dallas through the middle, out of play. D changes, forwards stay out. Delaney and Granville join Hart's line. Takes off one, over to Granville, sent in deep. Hartz gives chase. Mason gets there first. Seals the wall. Chips it up. Dale pokes this along for Parker. Parker walks the line, drags around one, over to Granville. Granville's shot is blocked. into the corner. Jack cuts this off. Parker rimmed around. Delaney steps, gets there. Parker keeps this in. Down for Antea. He's tied up. Parker rims this hard around. Arch gets chase. He gets there. Tries to pull it off the boards. Can't. Hits Antea. Tied up in his feet. Pop free to Granville. Granville with it. Jack takes this behind the net to Parker. Parker through the middle. It skips off Kale's stick. Sent down deep. Granville with it. Ties up to Delaney. Parker got Kale through the middle. Parker skates this out. Parker red line deep. Foxy to change. Penny on the forecheck. Braxton takes his man down. Puck loose. Ball with a hit. Dallas picks it up off the wall. Passes it in front of the bench. Pink stands him up. Hoop faces over. Rims it hard around for Day. Day pops it through the middle. Ball. Oh! Fox to the power play here. Ryan Ryder, Dylan, Andrew Parker. It's off. Dylan moves this up to Andrew. Andrew walks this over to Parker. Parker up top to Ryan. Ryan down low for Ryder. Ryder off the boards for Parker. Parker comes to the middle, moves it to Andrew near side. Andrew takes a look over to Ryan. Ryan up top, drops to Andrew. Andrew at the dot, sends one, hits the post, goes wide. Parker with it. Ryan calls for it. Parker gives it to him. Ryan sends a shot that's blocked high. Adams moves it back to Ryan. Ryan up top to Andrew. Andrew to Ryan. Ryan to Andrew. Andrew sends a through glove save. Same five. Tied up to Andrew. Pulls it off the board, settles it, makes a move around one. Andrew at the dot, shot, hits Dylan, taken by Dallas. Chase behind his net, pulls this off the boards. Parker meets him at the puck. Parker fakes the drop to Ryan, comes up far side, takes a look, goes up the boards to Andrew. Andrew is tripped down, yep. Fox will go to a 5-on-3 power play. 54 seconds, 5-on-3 hockey. Takes off, tied up in the skates. Dallas throws this out of his own past Parker. Chase way out for it. Sets it up for Parker. Parker winds up, heads to the middle, moves it to Ryan near side. Ryan cuts the middle, got poked away from him, right to Dallas. Andrew keeps this in, slides it down to Ryan, he gloves it down to himself. Over to Parker. Shot's blocked up in the net. 28 seconds on the power play. Face off, one up to Parker. Moves this to Andrew. Drops to Ryan. Over to Parker. Top of the circle. Ryan down low. Andrew is poked away. Dallas is going to have numbers on a 5-on-3. Parker sends him wide. Picks this up to Ryan. Moves it to Andrew. With numbers now. Chase lets the boys know. Power play. First one's almost over. Puck pops out. Langen. Backdoor. Andrew fans on the one-timer. Rimmed around. Still a minute left on the power play. Man advantage. Shot. Save. Ball, Penny, Molyneux, Langen, Peak. Face off in the corner. Dallas gets there first. Tries to chip this out, and they do. Chase tips this to head to Kai. Kai behind the net, drops it for ball. Ball winds up now, comes near side. Moves it through the middle, misses Langen. Jack turned over. Thrown back in on net. Chase off the end boards, picks this up. Sorry about that. I had to sneeze. Kai with it. Enters the zone. Overskates this. Penny picks him up. Petty with it. Off the boards to Langen. 10 seconds left on the power play. Coops down to Kai. Back up to Costa. Sends one through. Tip. Loose. Ball gets a whack at this. Kept in by Langen. Langen in ball feet. Drops to Costa. Even strength now. High. Tied up. Braxton skates into it. Sends one that's picked off by Dallas. Gets by Costa. Shot. Chase takes this off. Puts in the corner. Braxton skates into it. Penny got Kai up ahead. Sauces one. Kai gloves this down. Enters the zone slowly. Waits for help. Hartson and Taya. And Taya calls for it. Doesn't quite get to him. Goalie poke checks this away. 3-on-3 the other way. Granville with a hit. Duraney takes the body. Centering pass. Taken by Hartz. Up to the point. Tail doesn't get there. Rim down low. Dallas with it. Dallas taking off that puck on Granville. Or to Duraney, rather. And Taya's got Tail up ahead. Throws the brakes on the Taya. Cuts to the middle. Rolls off his stick. Jake tries to move this down. Hart's in the support now. Puck goes D-side to Dallas, and Taya, he's tied up. Tail in to help. Hooks this, not far enough. Granville comes down to it, throws this too far for Tail. Dallas tries to rim this. Tail doesn't get there. Through the middle, doesn't connect. Parker over for it, picks this up. Throws it to nobody. Through the middle, that gets past Tail. Dillon interfered with, but Dillon with a hit. Ryan with the puck. Ryan walks in. Backhander shoots. Save. Pink with the puck. Walks the blue line. Drops the Ryder. Ryder through a lot of traffic. That's blocked down by Dallas. Comes to Dillon. He's knocked off this puck. Oops. Stands him up. Takes him off the puck. Pink with it. Rips one. Hits a Dallas stick. Comes right to Dillon. He gloves it down. He's got Ryan and Ryder up ahead. Ryan enters. Slows down. Chips into the middle. Dillon tied up. I'm going to look at it. Ryan with it. Backhands one high through the air. No icing. Dillon, or Ryder rather, tags up. Heads right back in the zone. Puck comes to Andrew. B side. Moves it to Langen. Jack near side to Ryder. Ryder gets the red line, pitches in deep, gets chase. Puck hits Liam, pops back in the zone. Liam can't quite get there. That's a hand pass, but it's not okay. Puck to Andrew to Easton, through his feet. 5 seconds left in the period, gets by Ryder, comes to Prochop, slides this to Jack. Jack off the board to Easton. That will do it for the first. Hey, how you doing?
Good. How you doing?
Good, man. Good to see you.
Good to see you.
Yeah, you too.
How you doing?
Good, yourself?
Good.
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 Like we're gonna start with Hanrahan, Molyneux, Ball, Day, Crochamp, Langhans. Takes off in deep. Kai gets this. Kai gets overskates this. Ball skates into it though. Ball at the goal line. Pulled away by Kai. Tries to move the ball. Comes back to Kai. Kai's tied up. Ball skates in. Down takes this off. Stars with it. Far side. Day kicks this off. Walks in. Has his stick tied up. Shot goes wide. Kai with it. Kai behind the goal line. Turned over. Andrew pokes this free. Comes to Day. Or the ball rather. Skates by Day. Ball goes wide. Pokes off his stick. Gets it back. Rolling talk out of the zone. Puts the D. Andrew gets back 2-on-1. Langan slides over, ties up the stick. Loose. Andrew popped up in the air. Glove down by Dallas. Side of the net spares. Hartz, Thornton, and Taya. Granville, Duraney. Face off. Kale moves this to Granville. Moves this to Parker. Moves it back to Ned. Granville turned over. Down low. Buck up in the air. Chase gloves this time. Upside up. Duraney tries to poke this along. Hartz with it. Up three by Dallas. Duraney ties this up. Throws this out of the zone. Dallas rips off a skate in deep. Tail gets chased. Behind the net. Dallas beat it deep. Through the middle. Connects. Hartz gets a stick on this. Breaks it out. Chipped in past Parker. Granville switches with him. Ties him up. Parker. Jack without a stick. Top three and Taya. Taya skates this out. Rips it deep. Fox gets a change. Hartz on the forecheck. Dallas throws this all the way around. Tied up. Top three through the middle. In deep. Think with it. Jack picks this up. Rips it ahead to Dylan. Dylan enters his own. Oh, Dylan stood up. Through the middle. Picked off by Ryan. Dallas takes it back. Coops with the hit. Hank takes a hit. Buck turned over to Dallas. Rimmed around by Costa. Adams, first one there, tries to chip this out. Wall sealed up by Dallas. Pink throws this out of the zone. Up through the middle. Costa takes this. Throws this in deep. Penny on the forecheck. Dallas doesn't connect. Day picks this up. Gets it to Braxton. Tries to get it to Kai. Oh, somebody lost the skate blade. One of the Dallas players lost the skate blade. Penny's got Kai up ahead. Kai enters all by himself. Trips over the skate blade. Shoots, scores! Fortunate there for Fox. The Dallas player lost the skate blade and couldn't get off the ice. Allowed a 5-on-4 tie with a breakaway. Actually tripped over the skate blade partially. Finds the back of the net. 1-1 tie. Up 1 to Andrew. Sauces one back to Jack. Langan through the middle to Penny. Penny accelerates up ice. Drops it for Kai. Kai, top of the circles. Braxton tips. Save. Going in deep. Dallas. Chase plays this. Backhands it along. Right to Kai. Tries to go through his feet to Braxton. Taken by Dallas. Loose in the middle. Andrew gets a piece of this. Langan can't get there. Puck in the corner. Andrew gets chased. Dallas gets there first, and Andrew cuts the pass off. Slides it down low, other corner for Langan. Moves it along to Kai. Kai gets help from Braxton. Puck pops D side to Langan. Langan overskates it, pulls it off the wall. Moves it to Andrew. Andrew skates this up near side. Goes wide. Through the contact. Andrew goes the brakes on. Turnover. Oh, wow. I don't know how Kai didn't get called for a penalty there. Day enters. Puck down low with Day and Hart. Day turns the corner. Shot hits Kale in the foot. Comes back to Liam. Doesn't get a look at it. Randall on it. D to Parker. Parker near side. Flips one to Kale. Kale skates this in. Sends one to Hart. Shot is saved. Comes over to Delaney. Can't get a look at it. Parker pokes this. Gets out from Antea. Comes back to Parker. Tied up. It's in the feet. Kale sees it. Moves it down low. Taken by Dallas. Dallas chips through the middle. Picked off by Delaney. Thrown in deep. Jake on the forecheck. Hartson throwing some change. Adams and Teuscher out now. Delaney stands him up. Puts him down. Parker's going to get a penalty here. Dallas still with it. Shot up into the netting. Parker to the box. Ryan and Ryder with Costa and Fink. Up Dallas with it. D to D. To the point. Dallas throws this in. Fink picks it off. Backhands this out of the zone. Dallas exits with it. Drops. Gets by Dylan. Turned over to Ryan. Ryan's got Dylan up ahead. Dylan offsides. Dallas with it. Ball and Penny, Crochalk and Langan. Dallas still with it. Next near side. Through the middle. In 2-on-2. Puck moves deep. Ball chips this to Penny. It's in his feet. Rips this not out. Dallas still with it. D with it. Shot. Chase gets a piece of this over the net. Penny goes for the hit. Misses. Dallas still with it. Overskates this. Gets it back though. Cuts through the middle. Backdoor pass. Fan down. Side of the net, behind the net, Dallas up to the point now. Down low. Gets around Jack. Side of the net. Can't connect. Out of the zone. 30 seconds left on the PK. Fox changes. And it's his own shot. Blocked. Hits the side of the post. Pops through the middle. Andrew skates into this. Skates it out of the zone. He's got Anteo with him. Andrew enters. Goes the brakes on. Parker's out of the box. Kale's on the ice now. 5-on-5 hockey. Near side, Dallas connects. Puck picked off by Costa. Rims it around. Kale gets a stick on this. Tips it out of the zone. Near side, Dallas with it. Soft shit picked off by Hart, Snow, and Indy. Day gives chase. Dallas with it. Going through the middle. Glove down by Fink. Gets it to Day. Day a little too far for himself. Dallas tries to backhand this one out. Hart skates into it. Fink just sends this deep. Day on the forecheck. Dallas with it. Cycles it around. Dallas with it now. Through the middle. Goes wide. Ryan gives him a shove. Fink with the puck. Fink through the middle. Off a Day skate. In deep. Next whistle should get us an ice cut. Dallas through the middle. Connects. Granville is about stepping. Does. 2-on-2 with Ryan and Parker. Parker stops this. Parker's got Dylan. Poked off his stick. Right there, Dallas. Parker gets a skate on this. Pops out to Ryder. Ryder through a contact. He's not going to get a shot in the corner. Dallas with it. Off the boards. Turned over to Ryder. Shot. Save. Huh? Back to the start of the second half here. 7:28 left, second period. 1-1 tie. Tie is your lone goal scorer. Chase in net. See who coaches send out. So we're going to start with Penny, Ball, Molyneux, Coop, Sink. Takes off one by Ball, up to Coop. Coop sends one wide, and he gets chased. Dallas gets there first. Rimmed around, far side. Dallas picks this up off the board. Ball with the hit. Dallas with the puck, sent in deep. Pink cuts this off through the middle. Misses ball, goes to Dallas. Back to the D. Fans on this, just under Easton's stick. Dallas with it, avoids Kai. Skates it through the middle, drops to partner, far side, chase. Makes a toe save, shot goes wide. Kai pokes this ahead for Braxton. Braxton's ran through. Puck comes to Fink. Goalie gloves this down. Fox tags up, Kai in on the forecheck. And Taya out now. Through the middle. Icing. Hearts of line, Delaney, Kirchhoff. One to the wall. Dallas gets there first. And the net, and Taya and Hards. Hards tries to drag to the feet. Dallas takes this away. Through the middle. Delaney picks this up. Harassed, takes it behind the net. Rings it around for Teo. Bouncing puck. Jay can't clear out of this. Kicks back down deep. Comes to Andrew. Andrew knocks off his puck, and Teo with it. Backhands one to Kale. Kale's got Andrew and Jake. Drops it for Anteo. Anteo gets it back. Drops it for Parker. Parker chips along for Kale. Kale's got Hartz in the middle. Centers one. Hartz doesn't get there. Up top three to Langley. Jack, D to Parker. Parker off the boards to Langen. Langen up for Dylan. Dylan's got Ryder and Ryan. Puck gets blocked down by Dallas. Dylan swipes this free. Dallas skates back into it. Stars with it. D side now. Kick far side past Ryan. Back to the D. Offside. Takes off one, two, back. Ryan on the forecheck, off the board. Dylan cuts this off, heads up ice. Drops it for Ryder. Ryder throws this in on net, covered. Played along that. Dylan pops this free, skates into it. Up to Langen, it's in his feet. Jack knocks off his puck. Ryder, spin shot. Blocks. Dallas rims this around. Up free to Dylan. Dylan takes the hit, throws the puck through it. Adams gives chase. D to D pass in front of the net. Dallas picked off by Eastman. Spins out, gives it to Langen. Langen through the middle, hits Ryder. Ryder puts this in deep. Ball hard after it. Plays the body. Puck goes to Dallas. High tries to poke this along. Can't. Picked off though by Fink. Who gets back. Puck bounced off a Dallas player. Jack throws this in deep. Penny on the forecheck. Doesn't get there. Reverse the other way. Ball lets the stick. Overskates this. Dallas with it. Flipped all the way out. Icing. Up comes the Fink, drops it for ball. Ball shot, post save, puck in the corner. Tipped along, Fink cuts this off, gets by him. Coop picks it up. Picked up by Fink, thrown through the middle. That's got to settle. It's going to roll. Icing's waved off. Goalie sets it up for the D. High on the forecheck. Up chip past Hart. Penny skates into it. Ty picks it up. Oh, Coast. Wow, how is that not interference? Buck to Costa. Rims this for Kai. Kai backhands one for Fink. Fink enters, throws this in deep. Hits the linesman. Pop Frida and Taya in the slot shot save. Hart wins this to Krochok. Over to Hart. Down low for Krochok. Back to Hart. Knocked off his stick. Out of his own. Hart's stick lift. Taken down. Andrew on the back check. Picks this up. Ties it up. Hart's on it. Hart slides this up to Day. Day's got Antea and Krochok with him. Tips in deep. Antea gets there. Pops this free. Side of the net. Antea. Backhander. Doesn't connect. Dallas escapes with it. And Durrani stands him up. Booked in deep. Hart's with it. Slides this along. Andrew on his backhand. Picks this up off the boards. Heads up ice. Slides one over for Parker. Overskates this. Slides it in deep. Skips over Liam's stick. Dallas with it. Parker picks this off. Looks behind Chase. And rims it hard around. Dallas keeps this in. And Taya with the hit. Dallas with the puck still. Turned over to Jake. Throws this off the boards. Icing. Jackson's line out there. Langen throws this off the board. Kicked straight up in the air by Dallas. Glove down. Thrown back in. Chase sets this up behind the net for Langen. Jack rips one off of Granville's feet. Comes right back to Langen. Langen up to Penny. Penny through the middle. Hits ball. Ball. Offside. I got a little too far in front. Takes off one in deep. High gives Chase. D to D. Doesn't connect. Penny with it. Penny centers one. Bounces up in the air. Taken by Dallas. Out of the zone. Langen with a hit. Gets by him. 2-on-1 on Granville. Ball races back. Evens up numbers. Jack blocks this. Ryan wins this in the corner. Andrew off the glass, just past Dylan. That's going to be icing. It's up one to Parker. Skates this out. Got Dylan up ahead, sends one instead to Ryder. Ryder around one, still with it, has his stick lifted. Dallas thrown through the middle. Dylan cuts this off. Parker skates into it. Parker through the contact. Up along the goal line. Dallas with it near side now. Andrew steps down for it. He's hooked past him, but Ryan picks him up. Puck comes. Ryder side of that shot. Save, covered. Dallas wins this through the middle. Dylan with a slight side. It doesn't connect. Dallas with it. Enters the zone. Parker sends him wide. Puts him into the boards. Still with it though. Bouncing puck comes to the slot. Andrew pokes this out of harm's way. Comes right back down low to Dallas. Andrew gets a stick on this. Skates it out. He's got Dylan near side. Slides one through the middle of Parker. Parker skates into this. Enters the zone. Drops to Andrew. Shot. Save. It's off one to Fink. Rolling puck. Shot is saved. It's off one. Kai shot goes wide. Up to the point. Coops goes down. Gets a piece of this. Slows it down enough. Dallas with it. Penny. Kai. Period. All right, start of the third period. 1-1 game still. Hanrahan, Fink, Coop, Dorrington, Harts Day. Takes off one. Fink. Rims this and hits a Dallas player. Dallas drops this. Connects. through the middle, gets in on Coop. Shot, Chase, fights this off, Parks with it. Chips it ahead. Dallas on it. D to D. Up ahead. Chip through the middle. Coops gets a stick on it. Coops ties him up. Coops gets tied up. Tank in the support, rims this, hits off Day's stick, not out. Shot through, Chase Bledsoe. Takes off. Parker skates this out to Dylan. Dylan goes wide, sends this in deep. Dylan with the hit, takes the puck. Gets hit, side of the net. Adam slips this over the net. Glove down by Dallas. Puck comes to Andrew, slides this in deep. Ryder swipes at it, doesn't connect. In on Andrew. Shot, Chase save. Through the middle, that's going to be on net. Oh, no. Ball in to take this draw, wins it to Granville. Granville off the boards, taken by Dallas. Penny picks this free to Kai. Kai backhands one to Easton. Easton through the middle, stood up. Comes to Kai, gets tied up. Penny with a hit, puck one to Dallas though. Through the middle, in on Granville. Goes wide, Jack, shot, Chase, save. Dallas still with it, through the middle, connect. Yeah, face off one, beat by Dallas. Andrew picks this up. Through the middle to Ryan. Ryan enters with speed, goes wide, cuts to the middle. Looks up his stick, comes right to Parker. Sends one up to Andrew. Andrew shot, it's deflected wide. Ryder with it. Centers one loose, covered. Takes off one, Dallas. Thrown off the boards, connects. Andrew stands him up, puck in deep. Parker picks it up behind Chase, chips one ahead, cut off by Dallas. Comes way back past Parker. Ryan stands him up, puck behind the goal line. With Dallas, centers one, and Dylan skates, flips this, not out of the zone. Dallas rips one through, tipped wide, side of the net, Chase, up in the air. Andrew gloves it down, right to Dallas though. Andrew pokes this away, tied up. Chase pokes it free. Dallas with a shot, blocks it around the end boards, through the middle, misses everybody, out of the zone. Dallas enters, drop pass. Hartz gives him a swipe. Gets by Ryder, walks in, shot. Chase fights this off into the netting. Harps wins this. Fink runs it around. And Taya picks this up, takes the hit. Hart skates into it, poked off his stick right to Taya though. Jake in, gets hit. Dallas with the puck. To the middle, connects. In deep, Fink with it. Hoops, runs it around. Dallas gets there. Through the middle, connects, poked away. Arts and Coops have this pinned in the corner. Pops it all the way around, and Taya gets chased. Picks it up. Through the middle, doesn't connect. Now it does with Harts. Harts has Gay with him. Harts knocked off this puck. Harts still with a wraparound attempt stuff. Dallas with numbers the other way now. Langen takes him wide. Backhanded along the end board. Dallas picks this up. Backdoor. Saved. To the point. Back down low. Granville with the hit. Doesn't get him. Puck loose in the middle. Wraparound attempt. Chase shuts the door. And he wins this draw along the wall. Shipped up to Dallas. Though. Trimmed all the way around. Andrew gets chased. Doesn't get there. So talking to Rainey in the corner. Up with Dallas. Up in the air. Glove down. Dallas takes this away. Tries to go through Parker's feet. Turned over to Braxton. Braxton drags around. Through the middle. Hits the Dallas player. Comes right to Andrew. Dallas gets it back. Down low. Parker with a hit. Dallas gets away from the shot. Chase saves. Goes wide. High. Skates into this puck. He's tied up. Taking off the puck. Comes the ball side of the net. Easton. Heads up ice. He's got Braxton with him. Easton just throws this in deep. Fox gets the change. High on the forecheck. Up ahead. Gets by Fink. Comes to Ryan. Ryan hits a body. Comes to Fink. Fink to Dylan. Shot blocked. Dallas clears this. Costa gets it. Throws it in deep. Dallas picks this up. By Ryan. Pass connects. Costa sends him wide. Fink gets there. Dallas tucks this in deep. Picks it up through the middle. One-timer. Chase saves. Costa with it. Costa heads up ice through the middle to Ryan off his skate. Skates into it. Picks it up. Sausage one just out of rider's reach. Dallas ices this down. One to Dylan. Turns the corner. Dylan still with it. Tries to go back door to Andrew. Doesn't connect. Dallas takes it out with numbers. 3-on-2. Dylan hard on the back check. Evens this up. Puck behind the net with Andrew. Ships it to Dylan. Through the middle. To Ryan. Shot over the net. Adams has this tied up with Ryan. And Taya lingers. Dallas rims this around. And Taya goes for the hit, misses. Dallas ices this down. Hart, Thornton, and Taya, not in, like Jake getting a change. So Day's out with Hoops and Delaney. Face off, win to Parker. Shot doesn't make it all the way through. Behind the net with Hartz. Hartz gets help from Kale. Kale takes it out, rims it harder around. It's not going to make it to Day. Day gets chase. Overskates this, comes to Hartz. Hartz tied up, Day on it. Day shot up in the air, comes over to Kale. Kale cycles this down for Day. Day knocks out the puck. Hartz can't get there. Kale races over. Lays the hit. Through the middle, hits Hartz. Kept in the zone. Poked away by Delaney. Liam and Parker, 2-on-2. Parker spins out. Still with it. Got ball in the middle. Shot saved. Dallas wins this draw. Near side, poked away. Adams slides this down deep. And he gets chased. Easton pulled away from him by Dallas. Dallas exits now near side. Chipped in deep. Chase out to play it. Slides this around. Dallas picks it off. Picked up by Andrew. Loose in front. Ryder decides this down. It's off one to Dallas. Rim down low. Waiter rims this straight to Dallas. Jalen goes for the hit, misses. Puck in deep. Puck pulled away by Dallas. Stick lift by Ryan, forces it back in the corner. Dallas cycles it in behind him. Centering pass taken away by Langen, put back in the corner. Stop and start. Dallas behind the net. Still with it in the corner now. Centered right to Kai. Kai pops it ahead to Langen. Langen tries to drop it to Kai. Kai's got Dylan. A little too far in front of him. Dylan throws the brakes on. Oh, he's got Langen back door. Can't get it to him. Ryan shot, blocked. Dylan moves this to Granville. Stands on the shot. Dallas pokes it away. Puck comes to Hartz. Hartz still with it. Mason enters 1-on-5. Taken away. Hartz takes this. Taya pops it over to Granville. Pops it up to Kale. Kale turned over. Delaney to Taya. Taya heads up ice. Far side Granville off his stick to Parker. Parker takes a look, moves it to Granville. He lets this go to Kale. Kale chips this in deep. Couple of eights race after it. Knocked out of the zone to Granville. Granville rips in deep. Fox tags up, heads in. Gets poke pass ball, comes right to Kale. Can't turn on it. Andrew steps, comes to Kale. Flips this in deep. Kenny gets hit. Dallas rims this around. Through the middle. Andrew thought about stepping. Slows this down. Pulls it out. Takes a hit. Dallas with it. Flipped up in the air. Chase Donovan gloving it. Goes far corner. Fink gets it. One by Dallas. 6 minutes left now. Andrew exits through the middle now. Far side. Enters his own onside. Penny drives the net. Andrew thought about center one. Goes to Adams. He misses him. Puck comes out of his zone to Costa. Costa throws one, hits ball skate on net. Chip through the middle to Coops. Coops to Ryan. Dallas with it. Thrown out of his zone. Chip past Langen. Coops picks him up. Going through the middle, Ryan intercepts. He's got Kai. Kai's got Ryan and Dylan. Softly ahead, too far for Ryan on net covered. Dallas takes this draw. Chips it. Parker knocks it down. Turned over. In on Andrew. He swipes at it. Doesn't connect. Dallas goes wide. Centering pass. Chip. Chase save. Fans on the second shot. Dallas still with it. Galen backhands one to Ryan. Ryan cuts to the middle. He's got Kai with him. Wobbler over to Kai. Sends one on target. Goalie save. Side of the net. Covered. Parker with it. Through a lot of contact. Parker with space now. Drives around. Side of the net. On his backhand. Centers Braxton. Save. Liam shot goes wide. Parker down low for it. Liam can keep it in. Braxton with it. Far side doesn't connect with Hart. Mason skates over to it. Chips high out of the zone. Bouncing puck, poke past Andrew. Parker, first one there. Backhands this out of the zone. Dallas throws this right back down low. Hits Parker though. Parker skates in through the middle. Over the ball. Ball goes wide. Shot. Save. Loose. Dallas exits now with numbers. Hooked in deep. Past Langen. Dallas with it. Tied up by Fink. Fink up to Dylan. Dylan cross eyes to Liam. Sends this in deep. Gets a change. Dylan picks it up behind the net. Drops it for ball. Ball up top for Fink. Fink sends one through. Wide. Adams picks this up. Knocks off the puck. Through the middle. Dallas takes this. Flips it out of his own. 3 minutes left. Langen picks this up. Up to Dylan. Dylan enters. Shot fly. Dylan picks this up. Taking off his stick. Gets it back. Taken away again. Off the boards to Granville. Right back in deep. Fox tags up. Pass Ryan. Buck ice down. Timeout here. Chase is off now. 2:23 left. Dylan, Ryan, Ryder, Ty, Parker, Andrew. Right up. Ryan wins it. Rips it up top to Andrew. Andrew walks it over to Parker. Parker spins around. Parker shot is blocked in the corner. Dylan. The top from Kai. Kai with it. Kai drags along the end board. Cycles it for Ryder. He throws it off the boards to Andrew. Andrew sends one through wide. Parker steps down for it to Dylan. Dylan turns the corner. Over to Ryan. Ryan side of the net. Shot. Save. Loose. Up to Parker. Parker shot. Over the net. Loose in front. Side of the net still. Ryan had the swipe at it. Dallas rims this. Parker can't keep it in. Parker, tight turn. Heads back up ice to Kai. Kai to Andrew. Andrew sends one through wide. Ryan with it. Ryan goes around the net. And Parker calls for it. Hits a stick. Can't keep it in. Andrew slides it back to Parker. Parker to Kai. Kai to Ryan. Ryan turns, throws it far side to Andrew. Andrew's shot is blocked. Ryder with a stick lift moves it back up to Andrew. 1 minute left. Over to Ryan. Shot, post, comes back to Ryan. Far side. Ryder scores! Takes off one. Hooked in deep. Penny on it. Penny out there with ball and Hart, Langen and Pete. Jack's pass doesn't connect. Dallas throws this in deep. Hart skates into it. Hart goes in with Penny. Drops for ball. Ball shot over the net. Langen Sends one that's blocked. Comes to Hartz. Cycles it. Ball can't get there. 20 seconds left. Dallas comes away with it. 2-on-2. Pokes through. Center taken by Langham. Near side the ball. Ball chips it to Penny. 5 seconds left. Braxton enters. Stands on it. Dallas sends this down. All right, 3-on-3 OT here. 5 minutes. Dylan, Ryan, Parker. Face off, Ryan. Backhand this to Parker. That's up behind the net. Moves it over to Ryan. Ryan exits with speed. Around one. Goes to the middle. Rolling puck. Settles it. Shot. Hits the goalie in the mask up into the netting. Face off to Parker. Sets it up. Parker goes wide. Shot. Blocked partially. Rims around. Ryan gets in. Pulls it out of the zone. Dylan winds up. Through the middle. Goes wide. Tied up. Dylan. Oh! Jeez. So Andrew joins, Andrew and Ryder now with Ryan and Parker. Dan's off. 4-on-3 power play here. 4:05 left. Ryan gets this to Andrew. Andrew moves it to Parker. Andrew with it now to Ryan. Andrew drives down low. Parker with it. Parker to Ryan. Backhand Parker. Poked away. Pushes it down for Ryder. He rips it up the boards for Parker. Parker. Andrew. Parker. Ryan wants it. They don't go across to him. Up top to Andrew now. Tries to go to Ryan. Back door. Hits Ryder in the skate. Dallas gets there first, but Parker cuts it off. Andrew with it. Down for Ryan. Ryan. Shot. Save. Loose. Pops out. Dallas behind the goal line with it. Tries to throw it out. Can't. Parker on it. Parker over to Andrew. Andrew, top of the circle. Drop for Ryan. Ryan, tight turn. Shot loose. Wide. Parker with the puck now. Off the rim from Ryder. 1 minute left in the power play. Andrew on it. Parker tries to force one. Pops free. Parker with a whack at it. Parker picks this up. Throws it off the boards to Ryder. 50 seconds left now in the power play. Ryder to Parker. To Andrew. To Parker. Drops to Ryan. Ryan walks in at the dot. Shot. Saved. Behind the net. Ryan gloves it down to Andrew. Pokes it free. Dallas with it. Blows out. Chase picks this up. No, he doesn't. Parker with it. 25 left on the power play. Parker, near side. Through the middle. Hits Langen. Langen in behind the D. Walks in. Shoots.